for Dagoretti South constituency. Karibu sana.
Thank you very much. A very good morning to you.
Yes, good morning. And we're trying just to look at the aftermath of what happened yesterday, this police blockade that totally locked down the city. People are not able to go to work. People are not able to attend to their businesses and other things without and it was not anticipated. Many people did not even know that there could have been protests or anything else. And some people may say it is a win by the police that they've been able to contain any possible protests. Others believe that this is actually one of those instances of police excesses. Who allows the police to shut down any part of this country? Do you think, one, it is sustainable? And two, do you believe that it's a win for the police?
Thank you very much. I think the first thing we need to look at is why do we have a nation so afraid of its own people? Because this is a government that is perpetually living in fear of Kenyans. You know, you're blocking roads, you don't want them to go to work, you don't want them to protest, you don't want them to express themselves. Let me tell you, continually we are getting into a generation that may forget what Saba Saba was about. I mean, I think my generation, the millennials, are the last people who would say we have an idea of what Saba Saba was all about. The Gen Z would have to take them to class and teach them and tell them what was happening in 1992 when they were not born and why Saba Saba came and how it was there. Because for them, the 24th and the 25th of June are better, more important days, things that they can remember, and they have reasons to go to the streets for them. I think it is the whole idea of government thinking that they should wake up and block the roads and prevent people from going to Saba Saba maandamano that is defeatist in every sense of the way. Because if you ask me, this administration is thinking that people are protesting about Saba Saba. There is a person who had a stall in Gikomba, it's gone. That person is on the street. There's a person who would have wanted SHA to work, but it's not working. That person is on the street. There's a person who has a wife who is sharing a bed with 3 others or 2 others at a national hospital somewhere. That person is on the street. Mm-hmm. There's a person who can't fix 3 meals a day. You know, you walk to Thika Road, like now, I've just come. If you see Thika Road, there are so many people walking on the streets. You think it's the doctors who've recommended for them to take a walk every morning. Those people basically can't pay fare. They can't. They are not able. So what they do is they walk to work. So these are the people who come to the streets. The government thinks that we who are demonstrating are the problem, but they don't look at the mirror and see that they are the problem. They are the reason why people are dissatisfied. They are the reason why people are disenfranchised. They are the reason why people are angry at them. You wake up, you decide Uhuru Market should not exist for no good reason. And you destroy a market that is not even on the road. I wish they were saying that it's on the road like Toy Market. Uhuru Market was enclosed. Just bring it down because you hate the people who work there and you don't want to see them there. You wake up and say there were houses in Kaloleni, Makongeni, all those places. You come with a bulldozer and bring them down in the name of building avoidable housing. Let me tell you in Dimuli, if you wanted to build houses on 1 acre of land, because they were taking hundreds, I think more than 123 acres from that area that is part of Jogoo Road. If you take 1 acre of land, the number of houses you would build there, then move people in, and then take another 2 acres and build and move, although I've never supported the avoidable housing. So what I am saying, the protest that you are seeing in Kenyans is them showing anger at an administration that is the most insensitive administration since independence of this country. Mm-hmm. And the government does not see that. They never see their own faults. They are always thinking that the idea is to contain people, drag them, throw them into Subarus, beat them up, because those who are demonstrating are mad. We are not mad. Mm-hmm. It is this administration that is insensitive to Kenyans.
What do you say about the police action now? Because I really want to examine the action that the police took yesterday. Do you see it as a win for them? And as far as containing potential protests, do you see it as a clash, as being a clash with what the Constitution provides?
You see, these people are thinking that protest is a physical thing. In the hearts of people, we are in a spirit of protest. You may contain us physically, but have you contained the things that we are discontented about? So what you've done is you've seen an opening where water is coming from and you've covered the opening, but you've not treated the problem itself. Mm-hmm. So what they did is they were able to contain the few who availed themselves to the streets on our behalf. Okay. But the spirit of that protest is actually boiling even more. Mm-hmm. People are becoming angrier and angrier and angrier every day. Right. So what they should have thought about, these protests are supposed to be contained not from a hardware perspective, but from a software perspective, where you're saying, what are these things that are making these people angry? What they did yesterday has just made people even more angry. It has just increased the reservoir that we had of anger. And the day it's going to come out, they will not be able to contain it.
Right. Yeah. And because there appears to be a disconnect between the provisions of the Constitution and police reaction to the same. And one of those instances is already before the High Court in Kisumu, which has summoned the IG of Police, the National Police Service, and the Attorney General that you mentioned. The court wants the 3 respondents to explain why contempt proceedings should not be initiated against them for failing to comply with orders requiring the development and publication of public order management regulations, which would govern protests. This is 2 years after the events of June 25th, 2024. And we still see a lot of reluctance by the police to have a better way of managing this. We do have that story as covered by TV47 on the High Court summons in Kisumu to the IG of Police, National Police Service, and the Attorney General. Let's have that one.